In today's video, we will be doing, this is a pre-recorded video, let me say, we will be doing the Madden ratings for all the edge rushers in the NFL in 2025, excuse me. We have done these for a few years now. I've done these year after year when I'm gone on vacation or work or whatever you want to call it, that I'm gone for 3 weeks in a row. But either way, we're going to get straight into this, and before we we have to always, don't forget, W.GG, that's the website, W.GG, for my favorite energy drinks, W. You see them all behind me. I've got like 9 of them back there. They're delicious. I drink them every single day, and, you know, my heart may explode. I'm just kidding, they won't. Their motto is be better. There's no artificial dyes, sugars, fake anything like that in there. It's all straight. They got you on the back of the ingredients list with all the things that just make sense. Either way, use code SHREDDER for 10% off your order on their website, and let's get right into this video. Starting off this list for today, I did make this tier list myself. We will get right into it with one of the better edge rushers in the league. I'm not going to go in order here for the most part. I'll do what I want. But Aiden Hutchinson, I think he's a 95. Aiden Hutchinson last year showed us that he is one of the premier edge rushers in the league. Yes, he did break his leg in a very gruesome way, but prior to that, I got like a hair on my face or something, or like from my glasses, I don't know. Either way, prior to that, Aiden Hutchinson was proving to be the best player in the league last year. He was playing at absolute phenomenal levels, and you know, 95 is very fair for me in my opinion. Moving on from there, we'll go to a you know, long-time good player, Kwity Paye. He's like a 77, very fine, just not special. That's kind of where that ends there. Jadeveon Clowney at this point, he's like a 75. He's not really very good. I mean, he's an average like rotation guy, but not great, not special. Dayo Odeyingbo, he goes to Chicago on a massive deal that he didn't deserve. He's like a 75 as well. Just not special. I don't know why Chicago paid him what they did. Very, very stupid. And, you know, once again, Ryan Poles proving to be an absolute idiot of a GM. Let's move on from there. Let's see. Who do I got here? First rookie, Donovan Izaraku. Let's go straight a 70 for him. No, we'll go with a 69. Right on the edge, but we'll go with the 69. I think that's fair. Just has to do a little bit more. Didn't play at a massive school, Boston College. Fine player. Got to prove it, though. Myles Murphy, done a whole lot of nothing in his career. He gets a 70. Von Miller, still Von Miller, but, you know, where do you put a guy who's been struggling the last couple years? Let's go 79. James Houston, let's go with a 73. 73, I think that's fair. James Houston, not amazing, but very solid. Moving on from there, we'll go to Joe Tryon-Shoyinka. He is a rotational guy, 74. He's not special, but whatever. Let's see. Josh Uche. I believe this is Josh Uche. If I'm mistaken, apologies. Like a 78. Fine, just not elite by any means. Danielle Hunter, like an 88. Really, really good. Not elite, but really, 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 really good. Andrew Van Ginkel, kind of in that same tier. 87. I'll go there. AJ Epinesa, one of my favorite, just simple rotational edge rusher guys. You know, he's kind of a in-between, plays the 3-eye, he can do a lot of things, kind of that tweener build. Let's go with the 77 on him. Abdul Carter, maybe the best edge rusher in this draft class. Got a thick neck in this picture, bro. 77, that's about as high as it gets for a rookie for me. Definitely should have superstar dev on him, though. Boye Mafe, I believe this is Boye Mafe. He's fine, like a 78 is fine. Yeah, not a great player, just average. Bud Dupree, 74. Let's see. David Ojabo, done a whole lot of nothing in his career. That's a 70. Let's see. Kayvon Thibodeau. This is going to be a hot one. He had 11 sacks last year. Like, at least 9 of them. At least 9, if not more. Were absolutely untouched. Dude had the most criminal sack year ever. He's like an 80. That's generous. That is generous. Let's see. Joshua Allen, Josh Hines Allen, or whatever they call him now. He's kind of in the same tier with these guys. Let's go like an 88. Keon White. I like Keon White. 75. There we go. Let's see. Cam Jordan, not really an edge rusher per se, but, you know, is what it is. He's kind of that D-end, that 4-3 D-end style. We'll go with a 79 on him. Kind of lost a step. Just not the same guy he once was, like kind of like Von Miller, but he's still got that you know, that repertoire. Greg Rousseau. Wow, I was about to say Ed Russo. I don't know who Ed Russo is. Let's go with an 85. Not on the same level as AVG or Hines Allen or whoever else, but still very solid. Jalen Phillips, 83. Pretty good. I think that's fair. Let's see. Rookie here, David Walker. Give me a 70. David Walker, 68. We'll go 68. Probably, he played at a FCS school, underneath Izaraku even, but has a lot of talent. I actually know David Walker personally, have met him multiple times, worked with him for a little while. Incredible person. And if you're talking about just who as a good person, dude is like a 99. Preston Smith. I like Preston Smith, just not special. He's like a 74, kind of Bud Dupree-esque right there. I think that's pretty fair. Prince Lee Umanmielen. He gets a 69 as well. Not a lot of greatness out of him, but, you know, something to be seen. Let's go with Shaq Barrett. Hasn't really played. He's like a 70 now. Lucas Van Ness. I'll go with a 77. Hasn't done much in his career, but, you know, still building up to it at least. Leonard Floyd. Fine player. I'll go with a 79. I think that's fair. Bradley Chubb, 79. There's this tier of just kind of old washed guys that are still fine, but just not great. Brian Burns, 84. Not really big up Brian Burns guy. He's fine. He's not special, though. Alex Highsmith, one of the best number 2 rushers in the actual NFL. He gets like an 88, 89, somewhere right there. I'll just do that right there. If not the best second edge rusher. I don't know who else would be better. Let's see. Trevis Gibson, 71. Not good. Marshawn Nealon, I don't know why he's like risen up somebody over here, but like 71 as well. He's going to rizz up Trevis Gibson for the rest of this video. Max Crosby, top probably 3 edge rusher in the league. He's a 97. Trey Hendrickson, one of the top edge rushers. We'll go 94. A little bit more one-dimensional of a player, but still incredibly good. Don't get it twisted. Let's see. Khalil Mack, not the same guy he once was. Still really good, 81. Jerry Verse, after a great rookie season, he gets a 79 from me. If you know me, my rookies, I don't give them a lot of credit until they actually prove it over multiple years. They've got to do it for multiple years, so let that be. Chop Robinson had a fine rookie year. We'll go 76, right about here, I think it was. I don't know. Dallas Turner didn't do anything last year, 74. Oh, let's see. I'm going to have to pull up my files on this a little bit. I'm not remembering everybody right now. Who is this fella right here? Who is that dude right there? Hold on. Who is he? Who am I missing? What's happening? Chris Braswell. He didn't do nothing. 70. I couldn't remember the face. I know Chris Braswell. I don't know what he looks like, though. Yeah, 70 for him. Carl Granderson. I like Carl Granderson. He's like an 80. Very solid. Joey Bosa. If he could stay healthy, man, he'd be a lot better than he probably is. He's like an 83. Montez Sweat. This guy is a... Well, I don't like to do this all the time, and I don't do it all the time, but when I'll tell you when I'm wrong, but I'll absolutely tell you when I'm right as well. Bears fans got this dude, and they thought he was going to be the second coming of Lawrence Taylor himself. Montez Sweat is an average edge rusher. He is a low-tier number 1, high-ish mid-tier number 2. You don't want this guy as your number 1 edge rusher. He's like an 80 at best. Like, it's not special. There's nothing special about it. You're fine. You're not just in the most need you've ever been in, but... man, it's just not special. There's nothing to it that's special. Carl Loftus, very solid, 83. Very, very solid. Just doesn't really have that really special get up to him. DeMarcus Lawrence, 79. He's in this tier right here, man, of these old wash fellas. Rookie here, Landon Jackson. I like Landon Jackson a lot. I think he's going to be a really good player. Go with the 72. I don't know how he went as low as he even did. I thought he was a guaranteed second rounder. Jack Sawyer, he's like a 69. Really solid, but... his film kind of doesn't really show you an NFL player. It shows you a college player. So I'm yet to see what he's going to do in the league. Nick Bosa, one of the better rushers in the league, 93. Odafe Owe, fine. Not special. Just solid, 83. Let's see. Sam Hubbard, he retired, actually. So we'll go with a honorary 74. Because, yeah, you're average. James Pierce Jr., 70. What's his name? Oh, brother. What is this guy's name? I'm going to lose my mind if I don't remember it. Braylon Trice out of Washington. There we go. Didn't do a whole lot last year. I believe he's on the Falcons now. 72. Josh Sweat had a great year, great Super Bowl. Goes to the Cardinals. He is I'll give him an 80. He's kind of that same Montez Sweat level player. Chase Young, 80. Same kind of level player once again. Derek Hall, depth piece for sure. 73. Let's see. Jonah Ellis, Bronco, 70, just not really done anything. Drake Jackson, 69, not done anything. JT Tuimalau, 68. I'll give him right there. Kyle Van Noy had a really good year, but can't really expect it to come out of that. He used to be an off-ball backer. Now he's an on-ball backer, kind of different there. Give him an 80. He's just over that line of 79 washed fellas. Leitu Latu, another really good rookie from last year. We'll give him the same treatment, 79. Let's see. Jonathan Grenard, obviously a Viking now. Really, really solid player, 85. Matt Judon, 79. Washed. What is your name, buddy? Went to the Vikings. Played for the Saints, Vikings. Brother, what is his name? I'm gonna lose my mind. Marcus Davenport. He's okay. Good rotation guy, 76. Let's see. Where is Lorenzo Carter? Not special at all. 75. Just not special at whatsoever. Jonathan Cooper here. We'll go Jonathan Cooper. He's fine. I'll give him a 79. I think the Broncos last year, I know they had so many sacks and did a really good job on paper, but I really just think the Broncos were a schemed up team, and that's fine. You can do that, but whatever. Myles Garrett, really good edge rusher, one of the best in the league. 98 here. That's just what it is. TJ Watt, 99. TJ Watt's the best edge rusher in the league. He had 9 forced fumbles last year. That is 5 more than the next guy. 5 more. And that's why TJ Watt is the best edge rusher in the league. And yeah, I'm a Steelers fan. Yeah, I am. But even unbiasedly. You might say, oh, it's not unbiased if you're a Steelers fan. It can be. You can still think unbiasedly. TJ Watt does a lot more for winning than any other defensive player in the league does. I'm not going to spend too much time on this because this isn't about TJ Watt. This is about edge rushers. But Myles Garrett has never had a season like TJ Watt has unless TJ Watt's injured. So, anyways, move on. Let's see. Up until this year, I'll give it to you. Down year. In a down year, TJ Watt still had the most chaos created in the league. Nolan Smith, solid player, 80. Give him that much. Rashawn Gary, I like Rashawn Gary, 85. Let's see. Where is he at? Jermaine Johnson. I like Jermaine Johnson a lot. We'll go 83 here. Let's see. Micah Parsons, another great edge rusher. He's the 4th best in my opinion. We'll go with a 96. So we've got 99, 98, 97, 96, 95. That's your top 5 right there. And then 94 with Trey Hendrickson. Let's see. Hassan Reddick, 79, old wash fella. Tuli Tuipulotu, I like Tuli, 78. Let's move on. Harold Landry, now a New England Patriot, 75. He's bunzo, man. Shamar Stewart, this guy deserves a 60 flat because of what he's doing with the contract stuff right now. He's whining about something that's 1.4% of the cap. And yeah, the team shouldn't be worried about it either. I'll give you that much. But you had 4 sacks in your college career and somehow were drafted early. I don't even know how. I'll be generous and give you a 69. I just am not a fan of Shamar. I don't like his game. I don't like the person he apparently is. Don't like anything about it. JFM, 74, kind of a rotation depth piece, but that's about it for him. Really just not much else there. Let's see. Will McDonald had a really solid year last year after coming into the league, kind of on a flat note, 79. Especially in the draft, the way he came in was just kind of just very strange. Yaya Diaby, 75. What's your name, buddy? Cardinals. Zaven Collins, I'll give you an 80. I think he's a really dynamic player, just doesn't really do the edge stuff primarily. He's kind of a strange player, to give you that much. Yetur Gross-Matos, 74, rotation guy. Zadarius Smith, 79, washed old man. Let's see. Nick Herbig, one of the best rotation guys in the league. Really, he also a part of that forced fumbles deal. TJ Watt had 9. The next guy had 5, and there was 6 players tied at 4, and Herbig was one of them. And Herbig didn't play much at all. I mean, a couple hundred snaps tops. He deserves a 76, 77, somewhere in there. Byron Young, I believe this is Byron Young. Let me not mess this up. Let me make sure I get that right. Byron Young, I was right. Fine player, 75, just not special, man. Just isn't. Baron Browning, 79. We'll go 80. I like Baron Browning. He's 78. We'll do that. Let's see. I think I know who this is, but I want to make sure I'm not saying the wrong name. Is this Dorrance Armstrong over here? It is. Dorrance Armstrong, rotation guy, 76. Let's see. Darius Robinson did not play last year, so he's going to be a 70 for me. And then we'll go with Dante Fowler Jr. Had a really good year in Dallas, then went to the Commanders, didn't have a good year, and I think he's back in Dallas. He might be back in Dallas. He's a 75 rotational guy, just not a special player. Felix Anudike-Uzomah, 74. Let's see. What is your name? BJ Ojulari. Hasn't done a whole lot in his career. 75 for him. Derek Barnett. Fine player, just not special. 75, maybe 76. Michael Hoke, 75. Once again, just not special. Let me scale this down for you to make sure you can see what we're looking at here. Okay, still got it. I believe this is Dorrance Armstrong. No, DeMarcus Walker. I've already done Dorrance Armstrong. DeMarcus Walker, 75 rotation guy. Bryce Huff did not have the season the Eagles were hoping him to have. 80 flat. That's generous. Carl Grant. Is that not Carl Granderson? Not Carl Granderson. Carl what? Carl Lawson. Carl Lawson. Carl Lawson is fine. 79, kind of washed old man. Isaiah Foskey never really did anything in his career. 73. Michael Williams, one of my favorite rookies in this draft class. I think he's going to be a beast. We'll go with the 74 for him. My second favorite guy after Abdul Carter, obviously. Trayvon Walker, 81. Not special, but not special, right? So we'll go, what, here? I think that's about right. Wow, is this guy even playing anymore? What's his name? He was drafted really high years and years ago. What is your name, brother? Randy Gregory. I don't know that he is playing. We'll go 75, though. I don't remember. He's just kind of, didn't really do a whole lot and phased out of the league. Azeez Ojulari, done absolutely nothing, 70. Austin Booker. I like Austin Booker as a depth piece rotation, kind of a young guy, 71. Tyree Wilson, 75, maybe a little generous, but whatever. Uchenna Nwosu, 78. Will Anderson, really good edge rusher. We'll go 86-ish. 86, I think is right there. Wow, what just happened? Got it. Okay. Is this Malcolm Kuntz? Yeah, Malcolm Kuntz. He's another guy who I was so right about, and Raiders fans thought this guy was Jesus H. Christ himself, and he just fell flat this year. Just wasn't really anything. He's an average player, 77. Mike Green, 72-ish, right about this Landon Jackson territory. He just isn't special, man. He just isn't. Get out of here with all that. Let's see, who am I looking at here? This Chiefs player. I can't remember what his name is. I'm looking for some red here. Who are you, buddy? Who are you? Charles Omenihu. That's who. Duh, I should have known that. He's a 79. Not old, but washed guy. That made me feel dumb, bro. I couldn't think of who he was. Anyways, after that one, let's see. This is the guy for the Falcons who doesn't ever do anything, but fans still kind of hype up because it's all they have. Arnold Ebiketie, 78. Just not special at all. Not at all. DJ, one of them, maybe two of them, 74. Arden Key, in the year of our Lord 2025, he's a 74. Very, very average. Nick Scorton, I do really like Nick Scorton as well. He'll go in the 70, 71 more so than 72, but, close enough. Majai Sanders, 70, just hasn't done anything. And then Samson Ebukam, I don't know, 75. That's about it. So that's our edge rushers for this video. I'll make sure I'm out of the way so you can see all the heads and make sure you can know who they are. Top 5, TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, Max Crosby, Michael Parsons, Aiden Hutchinson, then Trey Hendrickson, followed by Nick Bosa. Then we got Alex Highsmith, Daniil Hunter, Joshua Hines-Allen, Andrew Van Ginkel, Will Anderson, Greg Rousseau, Jonathan Grenard, Rashawn Gary, Brian Burns. I like that. I think that's a pretty good list so far. These aren't necessarily in order past that, but I like those so far. Either way, let me know what you think down in the comment section below. Make sure to hit that like button, that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all in the next pre-recorded video.